Hey friends, how are you today? So I wanted to say hello and check in with all of my followers. I wanted to jump into an observation that I had regarding social media and the Senate First Amendment rights. But someone had a point on Facebook, and I was like, if someone is in charge of a platform, they are entitled to dismiss whatever is beyond their parameter of manipulation or awakening. So this is the final war, I believe. It's not going to be a big war between armies and things like that. I believe we already entered the spiritual warfare, which is the Third World War, allegedly. And I have to start working on my own words. I have to start saying according to, and my theory or my thought process is. So I'm gonna have to not say channeled messages anymore. I'm gonna be reverting to my theory, my thought process, my theory, because they want us to be more correct. I had a very amazing video a few days ago, and it was removed because of a particular combination of words that we can't say anymore. And due to the sensitivity of the topic, there are people who are affected by this. So let's put a little fun in this. I want everybody to look at why. Here's my point. Alice in Wonderland. Let's just say cartoon. I'm starting to realize why there are hidden messages in code and I'm starting to believe that the codes in these movies are not they're not to hide anything from the awaken. It's to actually speak to us, because the amendment rights of saying it how it is doesn't exist. So Alice in Wonderland, I'll just go through these thumbnails very quickly. Notice how there is a tea party, right? And you look at the clock, which is 1:15. You have the white rabbit who's stressed. Ascending Angel over there. I talked to her on Facebook. She actually inspired this video. You have red and blue. See how you have red and blue? And then you have the brown hair, which is, I don't really know who thought of the character and why, but I just know you have white and brown, red and blue. And then you see how it's the heart, the movement of love. So I'm translating this as and there's like a lotus in the background too. I'm translating this in the form of understanding how today's situation completely relates to this young lady. It's supposed to be Dorothy, right? From Wizard of Oz. But that is a conspiracy theory. So they thought they would play a role on it. Okay, so I'll make this really short. See how her eyes are blue? Either she is from somewhere else, as implied through the storyline of Palladians, or or either she's not melanated because her eyes are very bright, and the only way to wake up from this dream is to melanate herself. Or, what was the other point I had? Or she's Rh negative. Those are three possibilities. We don't know. We probably won't know. Double entendre. So in order for her to wake up, she has to go see the queen. She has to go to red. See that? Red is the only way that she'll see the truth, right? She believes in fantasy. Fantasy's trying to tell her, focus on the truth. Okay, we've seen these already. I really want to get into the mushrooms because mushrooms, the research of the let's do Alice in Wonderland mushrooms. So you notice how she was eating the mushrooms and the cookies or whatever it was to grow. And every time she grew, that was her her expanding her consciousness, because she's eating something that is encouraging her melanin in her body. You see the butterfly, and then the party, blah, 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 blah. So there was the moment when she cried, and here's my last point. Melanin in the head allows you to produce tears. It actually produces melatonin, so you go to sleep. Why did she cry? Right? She cried so much. She had so much melanin. Why? Because she was too awake, and she says, oh dear, I wish I didn't cry so much. She's aware of too much, seen too much, witnessed too much. So she expanded her consciousness. But you notice when she got everything under control, she went back to her normal size again. And then she woke up. And it was all a fantasy. Or was it? So that's all I really wanted to point out, is that I understand why things are hidden. Because when they're clear as day, people don't pay attention. People don't. It's sort of like a biological rejection that people just don't. They just tune it out. They're so into the ways that they just tune it out. So that's all I really wanted to share with everybody. I'm trying to leave some topics alone because I honestly believe, because we are co-creators, we are the light, we can shift the timelines, we can manifest answers. And that is our mission and goal right now, is to do the things that we can do, magnify our gifts to the fullest capacity. Like mine is artwork I'm going to be drawing later today. So, yes, I want everyone to be encouraged, and wear your mask. Wear your mask. Just wear it. Wear the darn thing. That is a test to see who's paying attention, who's cooperating, and who is not. Right now is not the time to be irrational. It's really a time to be focused, thoughtful, concentrated, logical, and have some common sense. We have to discreetly cloak ourselves right now. That's why I'm not saying his name, but that's what I think he's doing, is giving us time to prep and cloak ourselves, because the way things are going, we would have gotten annihilated. That's just my own point. There was a video from a year ago where I said, I'm a year off, but the vision I had a year ago in March, was exactly this moment. I talked about 5G and the wall, and since the wall didn't happen, it shifted the timeline. Or unless something distracted everybody and the wall's being built behind closed doors, I don't know. But I remember I was saying in that video, I saw the president making an announcement, and the power grid was involved, and blah 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 blah. So it's fascinating. And then there was that whole point where everyone thought currency was going to drop last year. So there is a loophole of a year somewhere. Like we're off. We're off by time. Actually, there is no time, allegedly, but humans go off of a metric system of counting. So in essence, what I'm saying, the 3 days of darkness and all that stuff from biblical texts, it could be going on right now. We wake up every day to clouds and darkness, and it's probably gonna be 3 months of this madness. So, just a thought process. And I will let you guys go. If anyone would like to share ideas, thoughts, I know how it is to go through things and not have an outlet to share that with someone. So I actually would like to welcome my own viewers to send me things if you would like, and I can share them for you. So I think this is a time where we need to maximize our gifts, and it takes time and preparation to do that and to put your face out there. I posted something on Facebook, you guys, and my friend was like, I hope you don't get banned. I'm like, why would you say that? Because now you just invited everybody to rally against. So I had to change my wording so that people can just read what it is and take it for what it is. But the lesson of the day is I learned people should just take it as it is. The people should have the resources to read something, to digest it on their own. They have to wake up. It's not our job. Our job is just be like, look, I'm already awake. And so, yeah. Anyways, take care, everybody. Talk to everybody.